In this video, we're going to talk about using the form templates function. So the form templates function can be found under the tools menu, and it's right here, form templates. Now, form templates are basically a function where some of your standard forms are stored in RB. Now this is where you're going to see some of our default forms that we set up for you, that you can use the templates and edit them to create your own. You can also have the ability to import forms or start from scratch at ground zero if you really want to. So we're going to talk about a little bit of the functionality built in. So what we're going to do is we're first going to just open up an existing form. What we're going to do is we're going to highlight assignment notifications on the left, and I'm going to open up standard assignment notification. So this is an assignment notification form that basically goes to the assigned resource when you're notifying them that they have a job. So once you click on the form, you're actually in view mode, so you can actually see the actual form and all of its merge fields. So to give you an idea of what you're looking at here, you can see standard text, and then you'll see some of these actual words here that have the little brackets. Those brackets are actually what we call merge fields. So real data from the RB9 system will automatically merge onto these forms. So you don't have to actually manually type any information in as you go. So if you're sending out 10 assignment notifications for jobs at one single time, every single form will have its own data. So you won't have to key any information manually. Now, to edit this form, what we're going to do is we're going to click on edit at the top right up here. And this will enter edit mode. And once we're in edit mode, as you see, this will basically is going to give you a menu layout that looks very similar to Microsoft Word, because yes, this is a word processor built into RB9. So we're going to give you word processor capabilities, in which case you have a lot of functionality built in here. You'll be able to bold, italicize, change the font size. You'll be able to use bullets, numbering systems. And you'll also have insert capabilities where you can do headers and footers, text frames, tables, images. So you have a lot of capabilities in here. Now, one of the nicest features of the form manager is the data fields. So you'll have the ability to insert data fields. And this is the key to actually creating your forms and managing them, because you'll be able to set specific data fields in your form where it automatically pulls that specific information. Like for example, if we're looking down here in the actual form itself, we can look at resource right here, and what it's going to do is this field is going to pull the resource full name. It's going to pull the assigned resource from the job, since this deals with an assignment notification. And since it's pulling job data, we have job number right here, job date, start time, things like that. So you're going to set specific information based on what you need to merge onto your form. And you can see when you click on insert data field, all of the data fields will be set or pulling from a specific category. If I need a field that's from the job, I highlight the job category, and these will be your list of fields that you can actually put on the form. Okay, so just look for the category and then look for the field that you want to use. Now, what does it look like when you actually add a field? So we're going to go down to the bottom down here, and I'm going to add a little note down here. To acknowledge this job, please click on the following link. And I'm going to insert an acknowledge link here to where if the resource clicks it, they can log into their RB Connect and they can actually acknowledge the job. So we're going to click on insert data field right here. And we're going to go to task, and we're going to select acknowledgement URL. So once you select the field, it's going to automatically put it there. So you'll see an actual data field because it'll be highlighted differently. And when you cursor over or you mouse over it, it's actually going to make a hand, because if you click it, it's going to highlight the whole exact field, because that particular field is not just free text and you can't delete every single letter. It's going to want you to delete the whole entire field. If you do mess up, for some reason, if I wanted to get rid of this particular field, make sure you click it to highlight it, And the way you get rid of a field is you click delete field. Don't try to backspace or delete. You actually need to click delete field to get rid of it. So those are basically the gist of using the form templates function to add a field and looking at the layouts. When you're done, go ahead and click save at the top.